Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for war number 3 of season 37, and 4Loki is back to doing competitive war, which is very exciting. We took the previous season off because it was just did not make any sense to be pushing, and then the rewards got basically a 5 times multiplier. Was it 5? It wasn't even more than that. I think for the rank 4 mats. Some crazy multiplier, man. So it's really worth pushing now. Plus, there's class Nexus crystals. Like, oh, the war season rewards are so juicy now. I love them. I really do. I'm really excited for the end of the season. But of course, we're back on path number 3 with Galon, and we just run through these fights. If there is a champion placed here that can get armor, which is what the nodes are all about, Galon can run through these fights in 20 seconds. Here I make a couple mistakes though. Fine. Gonna chill. Gonna regen up a little bit. Go for a little intercept. There we go. Max that out to 999. So like that was probably like one of the worst fights I've had on path 3 so far. You can still see like still a really good fight. Very fast. So there's section 1 cleared in an instant with Galon. It's man. I love Galon so much. He's just incredible. I'm so happy. Like now that I really think about it, missing Quicksilver was like the best thing that could have happened. Like that was an absolute blessing in disguise. And it's so weird that like things like that happen. And it's really, you don't see it that way until you need time to see it. Like in the moment, I spent like $1,000. I missed Quicksilver. Like I was pissed, but now I'm really glad that happened because I got Galon, and Galon has served me, I think, far greater than a Quicksilver ever would have, because there's already a lot of other people with Quicksilver, like MSD. He's doing some really great stuff with MSD, but Galon, I feel like Galon's a little bit more rare. So I just love having him, man. Really do. So happy I'm at rank 4. I have some really crazy Galon stuff coming soon when it comes to battlegrounds for this flow meta. Stay tuned. If you guys like Galon, or if you don't like Galon, if you have strong feelings for Galon, one way or the other, you should check out the video. It's pretty crazy. But here we're fighting this torch in path 1, section 2. Here he hits me with an L3. He triggers Nova Flames, but he's dead. Yes, my one and only Nick Fury fight. So it's all good. And then here we have a rank 4 Nimrod. So I have taken this fight before, and it went really well the first time. I one-shotted it, so I built up a lot of my planetary mass, and then 1-4 rotation, was enough to kill him. Here, I'm gonna make some mistakes. So I guess I just rushed a little bit too much. Shouldn't have done that. With Galon, it's really, you want to ideally, one-shot most of these fights. Like Galon looks super nuts, dealing those 200,000 like bursts, but a lot of the time, like that's just enough to kill. So it looks really good, but like if the opponent had a little bit more health, it wouldn't look nearly as good, and the fights would drag on longer. So here I have 750, and it's just not enough, man. So now he's at 6%, and now you're gonna see he starts regenning. He's unstoppable. Like fudge. This is not good. This was meant to be, a one-shot. Build up, kill him, and get out of here. Now, he's got unblockable specials. I'm taking a hit. I'm taking block penetration because he has 7 of those charges built up. Right there, he just got rid of my regen and replaced it with a shock. But here we have 410 planetary mass, and that is enough to finish off the last percentage. But we took some damage. But, I didn't think it mattered because that was supposed to be my last Galon fight. However, one of the guys that was clearing that Mephisto that you see on the mini island there, he was supposed to, or he just wanted to go to bed. And the person that was supposed to clear this Hulkbuster, wasn't quite ready. So I think it was Josh, yeah, behind me. He wants to clear that Mephisto. But this Hulkbuster's in his way. And I was talking to my officer manual. I'm like, dude, like, Galon can take Safeguard. Like, no problem. So I'm going to be going for Galon here against this Hulk Buster. So we got Safeguard, and we still do have Conduit as well. So I don't want to knock him down. So I'm just going to go for Special 3. And Special 3 doesn't count as a knockdown. Plus, it's going to build up 200 of our planetary mass. And put us into the Harvest. So we don't need to use a heavy attack to knock him down to do that. Which we don't want to do because of Conduit once again. So, just going for these 3-hit combos, building up as much planetary mass as possible. Things are going really good right now. He's losing his armors when I crit, and he's applying a shock debuff to me, which is totally fine, because he's also applying an armor break debuff, which is willpower healing. Plus, I have 20 energy resistant buffs right now. So, I'm fairly energy resistant. So that shock, we should be definitely healing a lot more than the damage that we're taking from it. And yeah, so you can see we're at 910, 930, 940. We don't even need to use special. Like, we could have we could have killed him if he had a lot more health here, but just go for it, because I know I looked at the health pool, going in. I knew 200k damage at that point would be enough. We did 69% of his health with the Harvest. So yeah, the fight went really good. As you guys can see, Galon can totally take Safeguard, even with Conduit. And then here we have a Magneto boss. So for the first 2 wars, we saw Dr. Doom bosses, and we used Torch on both of those. Now here we have a Magneto boss. So this boss fight was when I was like probably my sickest with COVID, which like I haven't taken a test yet, so but I feel like I'm all better now. I think if I did take a test and be negative, I should do that soon. But yeah, this fight was when I was probably at like my worst with COVID for the second time. But like it wasn't even bad. Like it really was not that bad. But I think one of the side effects was, normally my hands get a little sweaty when I play, but it felt like one step past that. I think they were clammy from being sick. I had like clammy hands, and like my thumb, man, when I was like trying to swipe, like it felt like slippery. And I don't want a slippery thumb against a boss fight, So here I knock him down, and that was a mistake. We triggered the Conduit. So you see I paused earlier. That was to just kind of like wipe off my hand. I'm going to do that again. But this Magneto, man, he was so passive. Look at this. He will not throw a special here. And then, he catches me dashing back. He crits. This guy has, what is that, guaranteed crits? He just crit every time. What? My Magneto never crits like that. What? But, so, yeah, man. Like, now I take a full combo, lost half my health, and he just won't throw these specials. I'm like, and my thumb is slipping. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Bro, help me out here. Throw some specials, please. And so, as you see, after I evade that special one, and you see right there, after I bait that heavy, I'm able to intercept him. I've a lot of practice intercepting. So you see here, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to intercept him after this pause. I have this timing down so well that even, I can take myself out of the fight, pause, put myself back in, boom, I can still land those intercepts. Because I have that timing down. Those are one of the intercepts in game that you, just with enough practice, you really can learn that timing. And it really helps. Because on a fight like this, we don't have many options to get our opening. So intercepting was, the main way to deal with this boss fight that I used here. I also practiced a ricochet, which is essentially you can hit their block and then dash back and go for a light and punish it. So I had that if I needed it, but he was playing so aggressive that my normal intercepting was working just fine. And we get him down to 5%, and that should be enough to go ahead and finish with the special 3. So a little bit of a sketchy fight. Had some slippery thumbs. Had to pause a couple times, but we hit good intercepts overall, and we got solo. So that's all that matters. So yeah, that felt really great. That's 3 boss solos already this season. 3 for 3. 3 wars in. Not bad. Not bad. And we actually did end up winning this war as well. We had 11 deaths. They had 30. We had a bit of a rough war. Was it? Yeah, I think it was this one. I think it was BG3. We had some problems, but it's all good. That is a 3-0 start for the season as well. At this point, I believe we're like number 1 or number 2 in Platinum 1 right now. So we're really close to getting back into Masters after taking a full season off. So I'm really happy with how the start of this season is going so far. And I hope you guys are enjoying these war videos. Lots of cool Galon gameplay, war boss fights. It's really great to be doing war again, man. I'm really enjoying it. It's so great having Human Torch whitelisted. Love that guy. That's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. The boss solo. If so, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more Alliance War content. That's going to do it. Peace out.